We are told that patience is a virtue, that if we wait, endure and hold on, we'll be rewarded. But sometimes patience doesn't bring peace. Sometimes it brings terror. This is the story of Rida, and the night she discovered that waiting can be the most dangerous choice of all. Rida had just moved into a small, aging house at the edge of town. It was nothing special, just creaking floors and faded walls, but it was cheap and quiet, a place where she could focus on her final year of studies. Before leaving, the landlord gave her one unsettling warning. He leaned close, eyes sharp. "If you ever hear knocking from the basement," he whispered, "don't open the door. Just wait. Be patient." Rida chuckled awkwardly, thinking it was just an old man's superstition. But that very night, as the house settled into silence, she woke at 2:37 a.m. to the sound. Slow, deliberate, echoing from the basement beneath her bed. Her chest tightened. The landlord's words came rushing back. She pulled the blanket to her chin and whispered to herself, "Just wait." By morning the knocking had stopped. The second night it came again, louder, heavier. But this time there was a voice. "Please help me. It's so dark down here." It was the voice of a little girl. Rida's heart ached as she approached the basement door, her hand trembling on the knob. But then she froze. The warning replayed in her mind. "Be patient, no matter how long it takes." Her hand dropped. Tears filled her eyes as the voice grew desperate, then furious. "Let me out. Now." The walls rattled with each scream. Rida backed away, covering her ears, whispering, "Just wait. Just wait." Until the noise finally ended with the first rays of dawn. The nights that followed grew worse. Some nights it was a child, others a man. Sometimes dozens of whispers all together, murmuring her name in perfect unison. Rida, Rida, Rida. Her sleep was broken, her mind frayed. She stopped inviting friends, stopped attending lectures. Her world shrank to the dark corridor, the locked basement door, and the endless sound of knocking. One night her phone buzzed. Her hands shook as she lifted it. An unknown number. Single message. "Why are you waiting?" Her breath caught. The phone slipped from her hands, clattering on the floor. And then, from beneath the floorboards, one sharp, mocking knock. She realized then. Patience was not saving her. It was feeding whatever lived behind that door. Every night she waited, every night she endured, it grew stronger. On the final night, the knocking stopped altogether. The silence was worse than the noise. For hours she sat in her bed, trembling, ears straining for sound. And then, without warning, the doorknob to the basement turned. Slowly, steadily, metal scraping against metal. Rida screamed, pressing herself against the far wall. But she didn't run. She didn't move. She only waited. Just as she had been told. The knob stopped. Silence swallowed the room. At dawn, the basement door was wide open.